There you go. Is it actually loading though?
Yes, it's just taking some time.
Okay. So no big deal.
No big deal.
All right, I am currently in the stream just in case my computer decides to shit its.
Okay.
So there were tokens that we could pick up, yes?
I'll give you guys another copy of that crate to dig through.
Where are we looking? Hold on. Control. There we go.
There's another one.
God. Where am I looking?
Up on the cliff face where the interiors are. Not the cliff face with the forest, the opposite cliff face.
I see.
I have my character.
Okay, great.
Lido?
I don't.
Talon.
Yeah, I'm back.
Great.
I'm afraid you guys just aren't ready to hear my amazing voice in full quality.
I'm pretty sure that we want to hear it.
I didn't say you didn't want to. I said you weren't ready.
No, we're quite ready.
That just proves how ready you are.
You are completely incorrect.
I don't see any of my race here. I think I'm just going to go for the Imperial pilot.
Okay. Yeah, like I said, I tried to get people in here before because I knew there wasn't there were not tokens for every race, but it's a pretty wide range of tokens.
You know, when I try to move around, it's focused somewhere deep below the map.
It's because the table's way under the map.
Hit space.
Control P.
Control P. First person. There we go.
I just wish that some of the hotkeys to make the camera move faster worked in here. Like in the Warband map editor, you can just like tap W a bunch of times and you'll move faster, or you can hold. Camera's just super slow.
How are we going to do dice rolling? Are we using chat?
I still have Discord up. Unfortunately, a lot of you plebs don't have multiple monitors or good computers, so I don't.
I take great offense to that.
We could always roll dice in tabletop.
I don't trust tabletop to roll my dice.
I'll give you some dice you can roll in tabletop. That's fine.
I mean, I'm not going to do that because I'm not in tabletop, but...
Well, you can use Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm literally just going to tab out to Discord it.
If you think you can get away with that.
What do you mean?
If you don't think that'll break anything.
Well, let's do a quick test. Yep,
I don't have a dice tray in any of my items, I don't think. Under, do you have a dice tray?
I don't think so, but it's grayed out for me. If you just promote me real quick, I can check.
Yep, I was doing that. I mean, I have some dice.
There, bowl.
That will do.
I'm seeing if I have anything else.
Pretty sure I can make this work.
You might want to scale it up.
How's that?
That's probably good.
Thunder, are you actively streaming, right?
Yeah, it's streaming.
Okay, because I'm just seeing like a video of the past couple minutes, and then it stopped.
I'm watching the stream on my laptop right now.
Okay,
It,
let's see here.
on mine, it's just saying that you guys were just talking about the.
Oh, here
webcam.
we go. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's all I got.
Alright, well, do you guys want to post character sheets in chat? Because I'll go.
How do you delete stuff?
What are you trying to delete?
The black royal guard.
Well, you could just hover over him so he's highlighted and hit delete, or you could just,
Yeah, I'm doing
go
that.
to
And it's
color
not
tint. Go back. Well, you might not have permission to delete things, which is reasonable. Just put him back in the box. Yeah, I left out some of the ones that I thought were more likely someone was going to want to use them. You're also welcome to just use a generic stormtrooper. I also have some fancier stormtroopers. Is still at 999. How's that progress? Oh, that's funny.
What?
Look at his progress.
Oof.
15% done or 15% connected?
It won't even let me put him back in the crate. What the duck? Give me permissions, damn it.
And with this board, if I give people permissions, the whole thing will explode.
Even without permissions, I found a way to make it explode earlier.
I think it's just because you have the search open, man.
Ah. I didn't know that was a thing.
Somebody gonna play as the huge crab droid?
Wow.
Whoever's playing the Rhodian should use this guy.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay, we'll set him off to the side for now.
Yeah, I can already tell this is going to be kind of awkward.
Probably. The thing is, you know, if you can play Theater of the Mind, you could play. You can play without running.
Oh yeah, no, I don't mean for me. I mean for you. Like you're gonna have to do shit for.
That'll be okay, because I already have to keep track of where I think you are, like Theater of the Mind style, so it should be fine.
Oh yeah.
Is there a way to have that measurement deal? How do you do that?
Hold Tab, and then draw a line. 15 inches is about 30 feet as far as I can tell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, my computer's losing its damn mind. I'm gonna have to close this thing out.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe I'll just not watch the stream and play Theater of the Mind.
You can do that.
Oh, you can also do
we've
F4.
always
Cool.
done.
Yeah, let me see. How much is the delay on here?
I have it set for a minimum, so I think it's like 10, 15 seconds.
Yeah, it's about like it's only about like 6 on my end.
It's basically running at the minimum.
Yeah, actually, let me try and measure it. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I got like 5.
Okay.
So yeah, pretty good.
Mine's like 10.
Okay, you're sure about your character, Under?
I'm sure of nothing, but I'll play that character.
Well, you don't have to be sure. You can keep looking.
No, I mean,
have time.
I'm not sure of anything.
That's fair. Well, if you change your mind, you can change them out.
Okay.
Poor lizard. Yeah, tabletop doesn't seem like the best get this done for like the majority of us. I think it's unfortunate because I think for those of us that can see it, it should be fun.
Yeah, no, it looks really cool. Like, I just wish my computer could.
Yes, the ground texture is very. I mean, the ground is very large, but the texture is not very high resolution.
Hey, look, a sleuth is joy.
I am here.
Sounds sleepy.
I am sleepy.
I thought you were here.
I can be here and sleepy. I rose
Blasphemy.
by another name, friend.
God, I
Ooh.
left. I left what?
I
What
just rolled a
happened?
100 on a D100.
Oh, okay. I was concerned that something else exploded. I noticed I had left some things over here on the far end unlocked. And I was like, oh God, no.
Poke, and like the mountainside is just gone.
Good.
What was that noise?
Hmm?
Sounded like a double join or what?
Sounded like somebody joined and left at the same exact time. Or it might have just been a connection problem.
No, that
Hmm.
was me. I accidentally clicked on a different channel.
Hmm. Oh, red's taken, damn it. We'll go with purple.
I don't have. You're a Chiss, right, Sleuth?
Yes.
The only actual Chiss token I have is Thrawn. You're welcome to use Thrawn, but you may have to improvise if you want to play something else.
They're near human. I can just use a human.
Well, the two orange crates have all the tokens. You can look through the tokens. The two orange crates are up in the detention center on the cliff face that does not have the forest on it.
They're on the detention level.
Well, the crates are. I had to have a room to put this stuff in, so it's out a little.
Yeah, well, we're fine. Everything's fine. How are you?
Yes, as long as they shut down the garbage smasher.
Why did it sound like an elephant dragging a piano across your floor?
Oh yeah,
Actually,
that was I think there was a car going.
it was an elephant dragging two pianos across the floor.
I do like that the model doesn't have like a model number or an official designation. It's just huge crab droid.
Alright, cat, get out of here. Cat, do you not understand what get out of here means?
Oh, I wasn't gonna use these, but I do have something one of you might want to use if you want to do an evil lady.
Which one? Oh,
This is something Mick might want to consider. Like, I don't remember what species was going.
Is Micmic here?
I got a Twi'lek.
Twi'lek? Oh, well then we have Twi'lek force users right here.
Yep.
I got it. Damn it.
Now you will be fighting that today.
What is that?
Nothing.
Nothing to see here. Move along.
Oh, the Rancor. I'm watching the stream, you know.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
He's trying
Oh,
to
yeah,
use
what did
effect
I
mine.
just
Home
post in
falls
chat?
Jedi bullshit.
If you're watching the stream, then what did I just post in chat?
You didn't post anything in chat. A bleep bloop would have occurred if you did.
No, I did post something in chat, which means you're not watching the stream.
No, you
Get
didn't post
dunk,
anything in chat because there's no bleep bloop.
Bleep bloop.
Alright, well, if you look in the stream chat, I did in fact post something.
Oh, the stream chat. I was
Oh.
looking all over the place. Like, it's not in Discord. It's not in the game chat. Where the fuck did you?
Gilbert, if I wanted to test if you were watching the stream, why would I ask you what I posted in Discord?
I don't question what people do.
Yeah. Honestly,
That way
I thought
lies
what you were doing
madness.
was a trick. That way
No.
I checked the Discord chat and you'd be like, "Ha, see now you're not watching the stream."
Oh shit, I should have done that.
I see through the lies of the Jedi.
Well, what did I post?
Hopefully dank memes. So
A face.
Yeah, I posted a Capra.
I'll be right back.
how's it going, Lizard? You at 35% yet?
Are you at 35 textures yet?
98, sweet.
Ooh.
Poor bastard.
I'm back.
Everybody's ping just jumped up over 500. Jesus fuck.
It's over 500.
I don't know who Fen Cygnus is, but I'll take them.
Okay, Lizard. You're gonna need to name your stormtroopers so we can keep track of them. But also, there's other stormtroopers. You should probably use one of the other models of stormtroopers so we have the other stormtroopers on the map.
You could recolor him too.
Who's playing appropriately themed music?
Oh, I was.
I will be back in a minute.
Excellent choice. Do you know what kind of music that is?
Nope.
That doesn't sound like the Techno Union.
He doesn't know what that is.
Yeah, I bet he doesn't.
I mean, I know what it's from, but I don't know what like this would be called. It's literally in here as Star Wars Cantina music.
Okay, Lizard, this.
Okay.
And then you can name him AC-199. Like that. You can play as this guy with the orange shoulder pad, if you would like to stand out a little more from the other troopers.
Are you guys gonna put me in the boat too?
Are you, oh, you're Boba
I'm
Fett? Where
Yeah,
is
I'm up on
Boba Fett?
the fighter pad. The one overlooking the landing zone.
I assumed Greedo was the pilot. Sorry,
I
Leto,
can be the pilot.
but I don't care who's the pilot.
Does anybody actually? Yeah, what's my plus to pilot?
You don't want me to be a pilot.
Okay, well, does
Yeah.
anyone besides Cassim have over a +6 to pilot?
I have a flat modifier in piloting.
Okay, that's not a +6.
Is piloting int-based?
It is.
Yes.
I have a plus
Then I have a -1 to it.
Okay, does
I have a
Sleuth want a pilot?
+1 to piloting.
I am the pilot.
Alright.
I'm definitely the pilot and the mechanic.
Sleuth, what is your character name?
I have to find my sheet for that because I had to actually print one out.
Yeah, I didn't bother to take expertise in it, which is probably how he has a plus.
So, the music you're listening to is part of the genre known as jizz.
Okay.
Fighting
So-
ball.
Also, you could play as this guy instead. He's like, not you. But you could play as this ISB officer. He looks more like an elite trooper. He's a little short to be a stormtrooper though, doesn't he? You could play this guy, I guess. One of you should.
Wait, which guy?
Okay. Yeah, so
Oh,
Sleuth,
that guy? I mean... Yeah, Sleuth, you can pilot if you want.
no, I was saying Sleuth could use the blue guy.
Hey, which blue guy?
Yeah, it's nice that I'm using Greedo, because that's basically what my character is.
Yeah, I tried to get people in here ahead of time so they could use the tokens to like help them pick which characters so they'd have one that fit the token really well, but nobody logged in. And the people that did come in dicked around and didn't look at the tokens.
I'm not apologizing for my art.
That's fine.
I have expertise in fucking around and wasting time.
Good.
Sleuth, you have a class ability that lets you add at least a d10 to every roll that you get that skill.
Actually, I
Yeah,
get
spooky.
advantage on everything.
I'm not adding anything else in, but people might be pulling things out of boxes, and there are a lot of items in boxes.
So where are we
Okay.
starting?
You
So
just put yourself on inside the Lambda shuttle, the interior.
I have a -1 to
Wherever.
piloting, but I'll be right stick if if no one else wants to do it.
No. I'll be the co-pilot.
So I got the Mandalorian. Lizard is the Stormtrooper. Mick is the Twi'lek.
Well, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. I don't have base.
Dorito
Yeah, I'm the Dorito.
is the guy in blue with a pistol, and under's the Royal Guard.
Yeah.
So the guy in the
Alright.
blue with the pistol is the hacker, locksmith, for lack of a more polite word. Pilot, mechanic, and sniper.
What's his name?
Yast Swan.
Well, you should change the name so it doesn't just read ISB Infiltrator on his token.
I don't know how to do that.
Right-click on the token, and towards the bottom there's text fields, one of which is the name.
Yeah, does one of you want to name Leto into Zay? That's Z-E-I-D. Thank you, Wonder.
Mhm.
Hey, buddy, you want to get off the front?
No, let's just take off and go full speed with him on there. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
sure.
Full speed ahead.
He then took 23 kinetic damage.
This is your captain speaking. Everybody get on the hood of the shuttle. It's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear
No.
you.
Alright. It has finally loaded everything but 2 items, so that's good enough. And then we just loaded more items.
I actually just switched the model for this item to a different model, and it'll switch back in a minute. So, yeah, you guys are on the shuttle. Except you're on the nose of the shuttle, and it's about to take off, so that's going to be unfortunate for you.
I lost my token.
That's better. Fine. You guys should get your tokens on the shuttle.
It fell through the map.
Usually they land in the center if they fall all the way through the map. All the way through the well, it might be missing for some time then.
I'll be right back.
By the way, everyone, you can go into your options under the game tab and set your movement speed up.
Oh, lovely. So I'm going to reiterate this, just in case anyone missed it prior. While we play, you may want to use Control P to switch to first-person camera mode. That might make it a little easier to navigate the map and sort of look at things from where your token is.
How do you change the height it moves when you pick it up?
The guy lifting the weights next to the degrees on the right of the menu button up top.
Thank you.
I think I'm gonna have to get another ISB infiltrator.
Hit Control P to bring the camera down, and you'd have been able to see him sitting right under the Lambda shuttle.
I was actually aware I was fucking around with
Oh.
settings.
Oh
was
no,
talking.
I was trying to rotate him, and he kind of bugged through the shuttle. So then I tried to grab him and pick him up, and then he bugged through the cliff and kind of fucked off from there.
You've lost him.
You know, what does ISB stand for? I'm guessing Imperial.
Some kind of Imperial Security Bureau or something.
Wait, which thing is the ISB?
The blue armored stormtrooper without a helmet.
Imperial Sex Brigade.
Sure.
Ain't no
Excellent.
party like an imperial party.
Because an imperial party stops promptly at curfew. I noticed some of these things
Actually,
are not
yeah.
level.
Something
There we
I
go.
think that's really, really dumb is these new double-bladed lightsabers that have like the helicopter ability.
Whatever. I don't care if they. Okay, so once everybody's prepared and has a token, we can go. Yeah. So who still needs a token? Anybody? I think we're all good, right? Okay, goodbye.
I am prepared.
All right. Once everybody's ready, just let me know.
Yep.
Yep, I'm good.
I'm set.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So you guys are making your approach to Gaul Spaceport from now. Gaul is a moon of the planet Zar. It's a gas. Okay. Now, you've been.
You're cutting out, Aegir.
Yeah.
God damn it. Okay. Let me know when I'm clear.
You're good now.
Okay. So higher ups have informed you that there are some difficulties here, and there are rumors abound that some of the local like so some of the local rabble might be under the banner of a force sensitive who has so far eluded capture and elimination. So you're here to investigate and to land and see if you can solve some of the failings going on here at Gaul Spaceport. Try to alleviate some of the issues and get things back running like clockwork.
So if we identify this force sensitive, are we to kill on sight?
Yes.
And here I was going to offer him cookies.
Hmm.
Get some friendly
I brought
indoctrination.
binders just.
Cookies were the plan. I laced them with cyanide.
I brought binders just in case we had to take him alive.
Well, you were going to read Imperial standard operating procedures to him until he fell asleep?
So, Kasim, I can't pronounce your name. Kasim and Shannon are you guys are agents of the Emperor sent here directly to eliminate this force user, and these other companions you've brought with you have been hand selected to aid you in this task.
By who? Who hand
Presumably
selected
by,
them?
presumably by you, which is unfortunate for you.
You poor
Hand
bastards.
selected.
This is where the 8 int and 8 whiz come into play. Like, I'm really
Yeah.
convincing with a 20 charisma, But I'm like, all right, I want that guy and that guy and that guy, and yeah, we're good to go.
You hired some very bad people, but probably for a pretty good.
That random stormtrooper over there, I'll take that guy.
I like the cut of his jib.
Yeah, hey, his
He's,
instructor gave him a very good recommendation.
Yeah, he's he was actually stationed on the Reckless, which is that Star Destroyer up there. And you just decided to drag him along. All right, so you are making your descent, coming from the Reckless and preparing to enter the atmosphere. I'm going to need a piloting check from whoever is piloting.
Can I help him if I'm
Yes.
if I'm the co-pilot?
Oh shit. Landing's already gone bad.
Okay,
27,
so
we all died.
you make it into the atmosphere with no trouble. And you hear on your comm a voice comes through. You are clear for entry. You must. You need to land on landing pad 7. That's the big old crater.
Roger that.
So that's going to be another piloting check. See if you can come down on that crater nice and smooth.
Still with advantage.
Yes. Hey, that's too big.
We have such an amazing
shit.
pilot, we can shrink the ship.
All right, so you come in for a nice smooth landing. Yeah, Under didn't even use that sheet. He was smart.
Wait, what sheet? The one on the website.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait,
All
what
right,
did
so
he
you
use?
guys. He used the more purple, more better. He just turned off all the automation. Okay, so you guys make your landing.
Great. Good work.
Well, boss, we're here. What's the plan?
Find the Force sensitive and inform him of our displeasure.
That's the job, not the plan, but okay. We'll go with that.
Let's talk to the Moon's garrison's commanding officer and find out what he knows. Yeah, so I imagine we disembark.
Mm-hmm. What was that sound? Oh, that's all you.
I don't know. Are you moving us, AGR, or do you want us to move ourselves?
You can move yourselves.
I forgot I can't change height in first person, and I kind of had to airdrop.
That's fine.
You take all of the fall damage. We are all dead now. We have no pilot.
Now you have the backup pilot. Besides, I've got health. I didn't do my usual thing where I dump Constitution. I actually have a +1.
Hmm.
All right, everybody down here. Doesn't look like everybody. Can we get the people that don't have the game running down here?
Who are we missing?
The
I'm not here yet.
Looks like someone grabbed him.
All right. So as you disembark, there is an Imperial officer standing with a pair of stormtroopers at the gate.
I approach him. Can I see what rank he is?
Based on the pips on his shirt, you're pretty sure he is this station's administrator.
Okay. You'll have to. Sorry, out of game question. When you say he's the station's administrator, do you mean he is their commanding officer? Like there's no one above him on this station, on this moon, or is there a superior he has?
He is, I mean, the superior would be like the regional governor. He's pretty high up. He's in charge of the moon.
Great. Relative to him, what is my rank?
You're sort of in a parallel position. You have a lot of leeway in how you interact with Imperial officers. You outrank them in some ways. You can divert small numbers of units from them and things like that, but you can't, you can't do everything. You have limited authority over them, based on like your very narrow objectives, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So, like in Western terms, he's like a federal marshal, and the other guys.
Yeah, it's like I'm a ranger and he's the town sheriff.
Yeah, there you go.
But are you the Arizona Ranger?
We won't be too long in town.
I'm not carrying a big iron, if that's what you're wondering. I've got a big stick instead.
Is
Anyway.
it a glowy stick?
I've got 2 big irons. You can use one of mine.
That's why I brought you for, was to use the big iron for me. So yeah, I'll approach the officer and greet him. I suppose it would just be something to the effect of, well, greetings, administrator.
Yes, let's dispense with the pleasantries. I was informed of your arrival this morning. I trust that you will not be here long.
A lengthy stay is not my intention. I'm seeking a force sensitive that has come to the Emperor's attention.
Here, on my moon.
I am here.
Well, so be it. I am at your disposal should you have need of me or any of my men. I don't have any leads for you, but we will have the gates open for you immediately.
I appreciate any assistance you can offer.
And so he barks an order at one of the troopers, who then gets on his comm and starts radioing ahead to give you folks any trouble.
And yeah, so as he does it, I'll also say, while we are here, if there are any issues you need assistance with, I will try to find time to help you. Just let us know what you need done.
Oh, is that a fact? Well, I have been getting reports from the outskirts that there have been attacks from some of the native wildlife. Now, I haven't seen an animal larger than like a moderately sized rodent the whole time I've been here, but from the reports I'm getting, there's something large out there. You are welcome to try and assuage the population that way.
So be it.
And then the administrator walks over to the gate.
Can I do how trustworthy and on the level did this guy seem throughout this whole interaction? Is he shining me on?
He seemed in a rush to have you out of here, but other than that, seemed fine. You're welcome to roll insight if you want to get into the nitty gritty, but
I think I would.
yeah. It's clear, he likes his moon. He likes being in charge, and he probably doesn't like you, but he didn't seem to be lying to you.
Okay.
As far as you can tell, anyway.
So he probably isn't a sympathizer of this Force user that we came to kill.
You don't get that sense.
Well, I guess it's one less complication we have to worry about right now. Okay, I imagine at this point we go through the doors and enter the area. I have no idea where these doors would lead.
Those doors, those lead into the facility. The administrator does not. He walks through the doors. They only open about halfway, and the men go through and they shut them.
Oh, I see. There's a stairwell. I was just not looking at the right area. Okay. Yeah. I guess we go into town then.
Sure.
Because this party is not just going to terrorize the populace when we show up.
You would never.
No.
Senseless violence? No. Not this group.
So is it time for a no-knock raid?
Once we find the location of this Force sensitive, yes.
All right. Well, this is the spaceport. It's not particularly huge. There's a few checkpoints in front of you. There's nobody manning them on this side. There's just a push button.
Is the door open like it is in the model?
It is not. There's a blue force field.
I push the button.
All right. There is an audible noise, and one of the troopers on the other side peers through. And you probably don't hear the radio chatter. Actually, you have a stormtrooper. He's probably on the same frequency. He just hears a request called in to the tower, and they pop open the door.
I just walk through, nodding to the soldier.
I'll follow him.
You poor bastards with your tokens down there. I'll assume Gil's coming.
Sir, that building right there looks suspicious.
Yes, thank you, whoever that was.
Suspicious, you say?
Indeed.
And what exactly is suspicious about it?
It's near the spaceport. It's a good place to hide.
It's a terrible place to hide. There's way too much foot traffic around here.
I mean, but do
the,
they often check over here?
the spaceport is by the
Right.
spaceport.
Exactly. They'll never check right under their noses.
I don't know about you, but I check right under my nose every day.
I ignore the stormtrooper and keep walking into town.
Okay.
Huh.
Do I actually see any populace, or is it just soldiers around?
It's pretty quiet. You mostly see soldiers. There are you hear the occasional voice, but people seem in their houses.
Yeah, as I'm going through, I'll just ask the AC 199 to radio in and find out how many people are in this village.
Yes, sir. And then I proceed to do that.
Okay. All right. So yeah, the radio clamors back and says that the population, guys, the population around the spaceport is only about 200. The moon itself has about 57 million people on it. But this is an Imperial facility. There's not that many people needed that are not Imperial around it.
Okay.
So the population is rho.
Population, yes. The population is rho.
How many popular people are there?
Sir, the radio officer appears to have a stutter, sir. He says there's about 200 people of rows.
It's an awfully queer place to put a stuttering person to be on the radio operator.
Indeed, sir.
We have a counselor in our party, don't we?
We do.
Do you sense any, force users nearby?
What's the range on your?
I could only do that up to 60 feet, assuming I expend a 3rd level spell slot. You want me to tap into the power of the Force to do that?
Are there any force users very nearby?
Yeah, it's kind of short range. We probably want to get further into town before popping something like that off.
Yeah.
So let's go further into town.
This place ain't small enough to not have a bar, right? They gotta have a bar.
What's a bar?
I'm pretty sure there's a cantina. Yeah.
Most places have a canteen.
There's always a cantina.
Yeah, since we don't have any leads, a CD place like that might be a good place to start. Even if you don't find any information, that's the maximum amount of people probably would be there.
There's always a wretched hive of scum and villainy.
Yep.
Okay, sounds like a good idea. Let's go there.
Protocol droid, execute order 66.
And everything broke.
Did someone flip over the table?
No, the ground exploded.
The protocol droid executed
Alright,
order
guys.
66.
There it goes. Let's see if this breaks everything. It will.
Well, I guess since the dissidents are attacking, I'd like to open fire into the nearest crowd of them, since they've caused
Yeah.
our map to break.
Yeah, everything explodes and everyone dies. Okay, so let's see how that goes.
All right, I'm back. Like, it's working for me again. Ground's
I
still
see it.
here.
Okay. I highlighted the ground instead of the protocol droid and locked the ground, but that unlocked the ground. Don't do that.
This guy actually has a fucking animation to him.
Yes.
The white box?
Is he a white box?
The white box.
I see a local out there with a blaster pistol, sir.
Ah, the local boy.
Okay. So yeah, you enter and approach the town.
Yeah, we'd like to enter the town and approach the closest pub.
Well, you can see the cantina. It's the largest building, and you can see it from where you're at. So you're pretty sure that's the cantina anyway.
What's the cantina? Oh, the thing with the white box in front of it? Alright.
That should not be a white box. That is upsetting. Is the second one?
Yes,
That
it's
is
also
also
a
a white box.
He's a grand. He's got 3 eyes. Okay. Well, whatever.
So, I guess as we go in, I'll be asking Shannon, does she have an ability to pick up thoughts?
No. I can convince people to do simple tasks, but
I'm just gonna move these and put them over here. Can somebody please babysit those two, please?
I can do that.
Okay, so yeah, you guys approach the cantina. You know, there's a little bit of hustle and bustle around here. There's a droid out here. There's a pretty grumpy looking Gran who seems to have crashed his speeder. He spouts profanity. He doesn't really notice you guys.
I point my gun at him. Do I understand what he's saying?
Do you
God,
do you speak Gran? I don't know what he speaks.
No, I do not.
All right. Well, he's not speaking in basic.
Yeah, I just kind of point my gun at him. It's just watching him see if he pulls a gun on us.
He does not pull a gun on you. He puts his hands up.
I'd like to just kind of reach over and kind of push the barrel of the gun down.
I think it's at this point I whisper to Casson, "Where'd you get these fellas?"
All right, well, I kind of let him push the gun down, and I relax once I see his arms go up.
All right.
So, yeah, while they're doing that, I'm just going to enter the cantina while whispering to Shannon anywhere I could.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, it's a dingy place in here. There's like a little droid detector right at the front door. So, does anyone here have any cybernetic parts?
I don't have any cybernetics, but I am carrying a droid that would be turned off.
Yeah. Yeah, your droid can't pass that spot, so.
Well, what happens? Is there a sign?
No, there's no sign. There's a big machine that's very obvious. That.
Oh, okay. I would know what that is.
Yeah. So you leave your droid at the entrance. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't serve their kind here.
Yeah, I'll leave it to hover there.
Okay. So yeah, it's dingy. There's a few locals hanging out. There's a hologram up behind the bar with a couple of Bith musicians playing some music, and it's pretty quiet. It's early in the day, so there's only like a dozen or so people in there drinking.
Does anyone look suspicious?
Roll. I don't know. Roll insight.
I mean,
We
at a
do.
port
We look
cantina,
suspicious.
everyone
That's
looks
the answer.
suspicious here. This is a port cantina. Everyone's shifty.
You pull up to a dock, you go into a bar, and you expect something that isn't pirates.
That's
You
like,
you can't really imagine why anybody here would want to hide anything from you.
yes. Definitely no rebels or anyone suspicious here. All loyal and pure citizens.
Yeah, you do. Those of you that have like, you know, a brain in your head, you probably notice that everybody kind of quiets down when the stormtrooper walks in.
I hope you're better with that blaster than you are with your brain.
Top of the class. Then I just kind of stand guard by the door, ready for action.
So there's a bar, right, with a barkeep behind it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll approach the bar.
All right. Gruff-looking man behind the bar says, "What can I get for you?"
I'm just gonna follow the boss until shit starts hitting the fan.
Information would be most useful.
Oh, you're one of those, huh? What kind of information you looking for?
A certain individual has come to the attention of the Empire. I've been sent to find this individual. I think if he has been here, you would know him.
Does he got like a big nose or something?
I would like to use the effect mind power on him.
Okay.
So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. Good, he passed. I say, well, he would have done something like that.
Wait, what?
Anyone ever come in, talk to you, your head goes all fuzzy, and you find yourself wanting to do whatever it is he says?
No, but I've had a lot of people that have come in here and talked to me, and I've wanted to get them the hell out of my bar.
Do you know any force sensitives in the area?
Oh, like one of those spooky Jedi. Ooh.
Something like that.
Next thing, the boogeyman's gonna come and get us. No, I've never met a Jedi. I don't know any Jedi.
Do I believe he's telling the truth?
The story seems consistent, but I'd like to roll insight anyway.
Yeah, your mic's cutting out, AGR.
I said, sure. Roll insight.
I think I was too distracted by the hologram.
I mean, it seems like he's telling the truth. He doesn't seem to know much.
Maybe you don't know anything, but would you kindly point to us someone that might know? And I'm gonna subtly cast Coerce Mind. I need a wisdom save from him. That does not pass.
Okay.
So that's just basically the effect of suggestion.
And what are you suggesting he does?
Tell us any information that he might know of people. I'm basically saying, if you know someone that might know that, why don't you point them to us?
Well, Rotgut might know. He's got a house on the far end of town. You'll know him. He's got a red speeder, red Lance.
Rodga?
Rotgut. Dude's name is Rotgut.
Could have sworn there was a liquor I tried one time that was exactly like that. Huh.
No,
I turn and
it
start
probably just
leaving the
rots your
bar.
gut.
Turn in what?
Leave.
All right.
Yeah, I'll leave along with him.
I follow
All
suit.
right. One moment. Okay. So when you guys exit the bar, you notice, Jesus, this fucking slow.
We notice Jesus.
My
Holy
God.
crap!
He's a force user. Open
He's
fire.
a Jedi.
We found the Force user.
We heard
like
you
to
were
open
doing
fire.
miracles.
Guys, we found Obi-Wan.
Does a 20 hit Jesus?
Okay. So yeah, when you guys walk out, you notice there's a bunch of stormtroopers beating the hell out of this Grant. They're just knocking the shit out of him.
Do I see any people that are looking at this other than us?
Why don't you make a perception check?
Wait, sorry, which of those is getting beaten up?
The 3 stormtroopers are beating up the white box.
Oh, what is the white box?
Gran, three-eyed dude.
Right.
No, you don't see any onlookers.
Would this be all that unusual for this type of area?
No, the dude crashed his car. Somebody obviously called the fuzz, and they're just teaching him to drive better.
Right.
An important lesson to learn.
Well, not our business.
Does it look like they need help beating him up? Like maybe a fourth person?
Well, look, I don't know how many men they need to beat the shit out of this guy, but they could use more.
I'll go over there and help him.
All right. Roll to hit.
Oh, God. Yeah, why don't we go to where that red speeder is?
Oh shit, this is probably a strength check.
Yep.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna be watching 199 out of the corner of my eye and follow the boss.
Okay. So you go to kick him, and then he grabs hold of your leg, begging for you to help him and stop these guys. And then they just mercilessly pummel him into the ground because he touched you.
I would also like to hit him with like the end of my gun.
Yeah. Yeah, you just you fucking butt him in the back of the head, and he goes down, like all the way out.
Rustin Popper.
I salute the men and move back to our party.
All right.
No, Red Speeder, I assume, is the one over there.
Presumably.
description.
One moment. I need this.
What, is Luke Skywalker going to shoot us?
No.
You joke.
We're not
Right.
womp rats. We're fine.
All right. So as you guys pass this house, you
We hear what? You cut out again.
you hear the door open on the house behind you.
And
I turn and look.
There's a Mon Calamari running towards you. Speed.
Like, right at me?
Roll initiative.
Okay. I guess that answers that question.
So,
Which one's
I
the guy running
have-
at me?
The red guy, the pink.
Okay.
I've got a class ability I would like to use.
Bad feeling, huh?
Yeah. While we're rolling initiative, I would like to move between these two.
Okay.
Fuck.
it's a bandit. What the fuck is a bandit doing in Imperial? God.
Classic low initiative rolls.
Oof.
That's true. Technically, we don't know he's a bandit yet.
If he's attacking us, he's either a rebel or a bandit.
Either way, he's dying because he's scum.
Indeed.
And that's when we find out we killed an informant. Great job, guys. Great fucking job.
We will kill all 200 people here.
You know, at that point, we might as well just go for Order 37.
Is that the strategy of taking hostages and then killing them until the Force sensitive comes out?
Pretty much.
Excellent.
And AGR sighs because it took about 10 minutes for us to resort to 37.
That's fine. So, please.
It'll make cleanup easy. Just burn the entire port city.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So, 199. There's a man running towards your superior. He's run past you at the.
Can I? I'm going to take a shot at him, but I'm don't know if I can do a tripping attack on the ranged.
You sure can.
Yes, you can. You aim for his legs.
Wait, he's running past us?
Already past several of you. He's running towards Kasom.
Does that hit?
Yes.
Alright, I'm going to trip attack him then. So that's a strength save.
Are you a gunslinger operative?
No, I'm the fighter.
Oh. Okay.
Another rebel scum to kill.
Yeah, that's a different ability.
Yeah, I
That's on
do
the
not
mission.
remember what the calculation is for that. It's proficiency.
8 plus
8
proficiency.
dex
plus-
proficiency.
Yeah.
Alright, that fails.
Okay. So he is prone.
What's your dex modifier?
I just realized I might be doing my math wrong.
It's 8 plus
Yeah,
your
yeah.
dex plus
It's
your proficiency.
16.
So I think that actually passes.
Indeed.
Okay, so he passes and he's not prone. Great.
And then I take another shot at him.
Okay.
Oof. Don't think a 12 hits.
No.
Alright, that's it.
All right. So you shoot him. You get a good shot right through the shoulder. He screams out. Sleuth, what are you doing?
What about me? I
Oh,
also got a 22.
It's Ordo first, and then Sleuth.
How far away from this guy is this guy?
I would like to question this fellow.
Oh, don't worry. I have a solution for that.
He's like 8
Eight-
feet,
Okay, 8 feet.
8 or 9.
I would like to come on equipment section. I need the damn info. Hold on.
What are you looking for?
Electro stun grenade. I've got one of those on my person.
Oh, fuck me.
What's the
What?
worst
I
that can
came fucking
happen, guys?
prepared. What?
Nothing.
Blasters.
Hold on. I think it's
Grenade gas.
here. It is. It's under
DC
adventuring
13
gear,
deck
the weapon.
save.
Yep.
Did you say it's a dex save?
DC 13. Each creature within 10 feet of the grenade.
Yeah, I'd like to get that to a point that yeah.
I mean, this is a clusterfuck. You could definitely throw it past him and probably only hit him.
The stormtrooper's expendable.
But that's
Yeah, okay.
actually. Hold on a minute.
What is
That's
this
about
guy
8.
armed with?
You don't actually see a weapon on him.
Oh wait. He's not wielding a weapon?
But he is running towards you suspiciously quickly.
I mean,
Is suicide bombing a common tactic by people in Star Wars?
not really.
Not super common.
So there's a low chance that you would say that he's wearing an explosive vest and he's just going to run up to me and detonate it.
I mean, it's a greater than 0 chance.
Historically speaking, in Star Wars lore, people do not tend to suicide bomb with thermal imploders.
It happens in Knights of the Old Republic and in Episode 8, but Episode 8 didn't happen and nobody talks about it.
The question you should ask is, would AGR have rebel suicide soldiers?
Yes.
Inspired by Under Suicide Slotty.
You know. Okay. Given the clusterfuck and we don't see him holding a weapon, actually, okay. Due to how much can I carry with my jump pack?
It's, it'll carry you and your equipment. If you pick somebody up, I don't know.
My intent here is to jump pack, like, crash land him into the ground.
Okay, so you're gonna just you're gonna try to grapple him and then jump pack him into the air.
Not into the air, but like grab him and
He
then
wants to rocket tackle him.
Yes, I'm trying to grab him, rocket tackle him into a wall.
Okay. Sure. Why don't you? I mean, I think we'll still call it a grapple check to like run and like get a hold of him so you can launch your rocket and send him into the wall.
Okay, so grapple check, athletics.
Oof.
Hey,
Oof.
Okay, so
Mandalorian,
you
badass.
grab a hold of him and you rocket him right into the wall behind. Yeah, all the way into that little crevasse right there. He bangs his head on the corner of the house.
I am trying to keep this non-lethal, if that helps.
And you both take 3d6 damage.
Oh, that's fine. I got plenty of hit points.
He seems to be unconscious.
Are we out of initiative?
Not quite. You
Okay.
hear a click.
Allah Akbar. Allah
Okay.
Akbar.
And yeah, and then 2 thermal detonators, which he had concealed, explode. What is the range on the thermal detonators?
Thermal detonators have a range of
10 feet.
10 feet.
DC 14 deck save.
I think I'm just out of that range.
And they deal
2d6 fire,
4d6.
2d6 kinetic.
Yeah, both of the force users are out of the range.
Oh, I'm
Our
all up
Greedo
in
friend
there.
is out of range. The Stormtrooper, the Mandalorian, and the ISB agent are all in range.
Am I in range?
Barely. No.
Deck save.
Yeah. Yazd. 199 and Gil.
Right. Hold on. Deck save. Oh, whoa, damn it.
And is that a save to half or take the full thing?
Save for half.
Yep.
On a failed save, the creature is also knocked prone.
No, Lizard. I didn't name myself Gil. I didn't have a first name, but I had the clan name Ordo ready. So Ajar called him Gil Ordo.
Alright, so, yeah. Those of you that pass, you take, what, 11 damage? No, 10 damage. And then those of you that fail take 21 damage.
How dead does the guy look?
About this depth.
Disintegrated.
There's some scraps of fabric still, but that's about it.
How much damage did we take?
21
Did you fail or pass?
21. Okay, cool.
21.
with a 10 on a DC 14. It's a fail. And you get knocked on your ass.
Yeah, I'm aware. I just did not see the roll.
Well, shit.
Shannon, Yaz, secure the witness. You lot get your asses up. We are securing that building.
I move to go into the building if we're in initiative or not.
Move into the building.
You are no longer in initiative.
The local is a witness, right? That's an actual person, right?
Yeah, he's a local.
Yeah, and I said secure him.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, you there, I need you to come with us.
I'm gonna keep my sniper rifle at a
And
low
the
ready.
local is going to turn and flee.
And I'm gonna go ahead and pursue him.
You don't have
Use, I
to
guess,
because he
swim
runs
arms bucket.
directly towards this probe droid, which tases the shit out of him.
Convenient.
Yep.
I will then drag him.
Okay.
Thank God for the oppressive Imperial surveillance system.
Wait, was that an Imperial drone or was that my drone?
That can be your drone.
Yeah, let's make it my drone. That sounds cool. I like it.
So why are we by the door? Can't we just breach the wall?
If you approach the door opens. It's not locked.
Yeah, it doesn't really look like that, but that's fine.
I'm gonna have the IWC set to blaster mode.
Okay.
Yeah, can someone else secure this witness while I go and tend to the wound of the injured?
I believe I gave the
Hmm.
wounded orders to take the building.
The wounded were ordered to take the building.
You
It is
hear,
true. I'm already preparing to enter the.
My
Yeah.
light foil is lit, by the way.
you hear several
Right.
blaster bolts, and then these 3 stormtroopers run up.
Did they just shoot the guy they were beating up?
It smells like it.
Okay. You 3 with us. We're taking this building.
How tall is this house?
One of them should secure the witness.
I want our people on that. I want Shannon and Yazid on keeping the witness secured.
I don't know,
Dude,
it's like
wait.
15 feet or something.
Can I climb it?
Do they have a set of binders? The ones
an athletics
securing the
check.
witness?
Yeah.
Okay.
This guy. I'm gonna go back over.
Got a 10 to climb the house.
Oh, are we climbing on top?
I mean, I'm climbing on top of
Good
this
enough.
house.
You stack up some boxes and you climb up.
Alright, I'd like to try to find somewhere to stay mostly out of sight, but still have a line of fire on the surrounding area.
Okay.
Wait, are we in a niche right now?
I'm just setting up
Okay.
the secure perimeter.
In that case, I'd like to activate my comm jammer
Okay.
to jam comms.
You
Is that what it
jam
does?
all comms.
Wait,
You
all column?
those of you wearing stormtrooper helmets, you hear a loud, annoying buzzing sound that screeches in your ear.
I assume my comlink does the same.
A little bit, yeah.
Ah, they have some kind of radio jammer.
Were you jamming only stormtrooper comms or all comms?
The
It
comm
doesn't
jammer
really. It's
does not allow me
indiscriminate.
to distinguish between it. Unless so unless it's an enhanced comms device, basically magical, the comm jammer is jamming it.
Ordo, you had manacles, right?
Okay, well, I don't have control over my droid anymore, so I'll just grab that and stuff it in my pocket.
And even for the witness.
You need okay, yeah, I tossed on the binders.
Very good.
Hold on, you need comms to control your droid?
Well, you said it's jamming everything, right?
It
No,
jams
it's a
communications.
comm jammer.
Okay,
It
well,
jams
that,
communication.
It's a radio scrambler, not an EMP.
okay, but, like, do I need comms to control that thing? I'm not sure.
Only if you're at a distance. I think if it's like with you, it can understand spoken command.
Yeah,
Okay.
like I'm not jamming your ability to talk to it. And I haven't EMP'd everything. This is effectively
all
you
right.
try to use your radio, you're just getting static.
Alright, so it's just voice activated now.
Pretty much.
Another pro
Yeah.
Ajor, how effective is a lightsaber at cutting through the walls of structures made out of this material? Is this just concrete?
You can definitely cut through it with the lightsaber. It'll just take a minute.
Do we need to go through the wall? Can't we go through the door?
The door
What if
opens because you're all close enough to the door that the door just automatically opens.
Oh, I fucking throw an electro stun grenade in there then if it opened.
It's been open like this whole time you guys are standing out here, and
I'm
it's
sorry.
been fine.
As a player, I didn't realize that.
Looks closed in the model.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I assume he flashbangs and the 4 stormtroopers are assaulting in the front.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Okay.
Do we have some kind of identification badge?
I have a light foil.
It's
And I've got a
essentially it's a narrow lightsaber, so yeah.
And I'm in full Mandalorian armor. That is its own symbol.
Like something to say that we're here on actual Imperial business, not just a bunch of asshat mercenaries.
Okay.
I say we're here on Imperial business, and that's good enough for them.
Is it good
Well,
enough for the droid?
investigation. Shannon? Investigation. Seems clean.
I restrain him anyway with the
Yep.
manacles.
Yeah, the house also seems empty.
Do we need to roll investigation, or it's just
I mean, it looks pretty empty. You can roll investigation to look like super closely at it, but you walk in and there's like a mattress, and there's barely any furniture, and there's like a heating element to cook food on, and there's not much in here.
oh man?
Yeah, I'll
But-
start checking the
Yeah,
room.
we toss the place. I ordered the 3 troopers to go outside. Thanks for the help and secure the area. Me and AC's and the other guy with me, Gil, just toss the place.
Okay. You toss over the 3 pieces of furniture.
Is one of those pieces of furniture a holographic chess table?
No. This person is clearly too poor.
What is the floor made out of?
The floor is made out of sort of the same sandstone-like material that this structure is made out of.
Okay.
It's in tiles.
Right, but there's no indication that it has a basement.
No.
Were there any communication devices in here?
You don't see anything. There's like I said, there's a heating element and a mattress, and there's like not even like a full table, just like a little stand.
All right. I guess we'll exit the structure. Is there anything left of the guy that bombed?
Yes, there's a few scraps of fabric from his coat and some red fabric,
Some red fabric?
which looked like it came from a band on his arm.
Okay. I'm going to grab that. And I'll go over and see how Shannon's doing with the witness.
Yeah, just kept him restrained and had an eye out for any more trouble.
Have you learned anything?
No.
Yeah, it's just like a 14-year-old just crying.
Do you know what this means? And I show him the red piece of fabric.
The person stutters and stammers quite a bit before she says, more of those terrorists? Are they gone?
Well, that one is. But unfortunately, he did not have the good honor to leave us an interrogatable person in himself. Do you know who that was? His name.
Yeah, that was Arl. I don't know, let's see. I only have his first name. Let's make up a second name.
By the way, does the 14-year-old actually have a blaster?
No.
Okay.
I don't know. That was old Arl. His name is not Akbar.
I see.
Sure, try to.
Did he have any associates in town?
He's been shut in for the last couple of weeks at least. He used to leave town pretty often. He like we just see him go out the south way, and he'd wander out for hours, and nobody knew where he was.
Why would he do that?
I don't know. He was kind of crazy.
Can I insight check this kid?
Sure. This kid is scared and definitely not being 100% honest.
So here's the thing, kid. I know you're lying to me. And lying to me about this makes you a collaborator of him. You saw what he tried to do. What do you think happens to collaborators? Be smart, kid. Tell me what's going on here. I guess that's me trying to intimidate him into telling the truth.
Sure. Why don't you roll intimidation? I think you have advantage at this point.
Scare the child.
Beat the child.
Yeah.
Scared shitless.
Does he piss himself?
Okay, so he says, okay, please just I don't want to die. He's been planning something for a long time. He was trying to get me in on it, but I told him no. I really did. I told him no. I didn't want any part of it. But I think he did something, and I don't know. I really wasn't kidding. He is crazy. But I think he's in league with some other terrorists.
Oh, jeez.
And do you know who these other terrorists might be?
I've seen some strange faces in and out of his house. They come through every so often, but I don't think they're locals.
What are they wearing?
Well, they all wear red armbands.
Hmm.
You don't think they're rebels?
We don't think that they're rebels.
No, he came to the realization that these aren't just like criminals and terrorists. These are probably actual rebels, and he's like, oh shit.
So he's just figured out what I am.
Yeah, he's just now realizing that he's not just gonna get like a beat down. This is really bad for him. He like even just being indirectly involved, a lot of people disappear for less.
I mean, he also committed the crime of resisting arrest.
Does this? I don't know what
I didn't resist. The thing exploded. He exploded. I didn't want to die.
Calm yourself.
I mean, he tried.
How? This is not a good question. How good is the Imperial surveillance systems? Would they have pictures of these guys coming and going into town with these red armbands?
If you knew what to look for, you
people
know
coming
that
in
there
and
are
out of
probe
this.
Yeah.
Going to this
there
house.
There are probe droids all over this town. They monitor the citizens pretty closely. There may be holes in the footage from the actual droids, but if the droids haven't seen it, there's probably a trooper on duty who has.
I'd like to go and flag down a droid.
Got one up here.
I'd like to
Right.
ask the kid if we were to show him pictures of the people coming and going, would he be able to identify them positively as the people who were visiting the terrorist? I can't remember his name.
Arl.
Arl, yes.
Is it just Kassam who's a no? Sorry, which one of us is the storm?
AC is the stormtrooper.
Yeah, AC. Can I get your credentials to download the footage out of this thing?
AC 199. Do I have credentials? Is that a thing?
I'm guessing I need him to get into it. Its security.
You wouldn't be able to get it.
Can't do that.
All right, well then, fuck it. I'm gonna hack into it.
No, wait. Why don't we just
AC, radio to the dispatch. Get the credentials from them. Use my authority if you have to.
Yes, sir. And I proceed to do that.
I say, well, that won't be a problem. We'll have that downloaded to a terminal nearby.
Understood. And then I will proceed to this terminal to get these credentials for my boss. Whatever his name is.
Are there many people still around?
The stormtroopers have secured the area. Anybody who was thinking about going outside today has changed their mind.
Okay, so everyone is inside. This isn't like we've cordoned off the area and there's like some people going, hey, what's going on over there?
I don't think when the area is cordoned off by stormtroopers, that's the reaction.
I wanted to confirm. You know, I'd hate to miss something because I didn't ask.
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay, so yeah, you get the footage. There's a woman and like a man with a military cut. They're both human, or they look like it from the footage. You don't see a lot of detail. It's from pretty far away. They do show up a couple of times from slightly different angles.
I'll ask the kid to confirm that these are the people that were visiting old Arl.
He says, I never got a really good look at them, but those do look correct.
Are they wearing the red armband?
This footage is not in full color. It's not in like true color, so it's hard to tell. They do look like they have armbands on.
Kid, you have parents here, right? A little kid like you?
Yes, sir.
There was no father.
Well, go on and run home then. You've been a big help.
Okay, the kid is still manacled.
Well, I'll take the manacles off. And
Lovely.
give them back to Shannon. Or whoever got them from.
Ordo.
Kid,
Yeah,
kid
or no them.
immediately runs off.
Fucks right the fuck off. Yeah.
I'm going to watch the kid and just make a mental note of which house he goes to.
Yeah. So, can we pull the files on these characters? The
Yeah, I would like to.
two guys that we got pictures of? Like, I want their full files.
Search. So you're trying to like criminal database these guys?
No. All the databases on them. I want their full citizenship records, where they were born, what they do, why they're here, what their names are, etc., etc. Every record the Imperium has on them, including criminal.
This,
All right.
this sounds like something I'm good at.
All right. Well, why don't we'll treat it like some like slicing or hacking, if you'd like. You have to go to the.
I'll do it.
There's a slicer's kit and a technology skill.
I mean, it's
We have to go to the terminal.
There's a
Alright.
terminal at the gate there.
Yeah, let's just go there then. As I pass the stormtroopers, I'll tell them they can clean up the mess.
Say, roger that, sir. Yeah, so let's get a G skill, huh?
So what are we rolling?
I don't know, man. You're the
You're the slicer.
Am I rolling
Well,
just for
it's not really
slices?
hacking though.
it's more like a technology skill thing. So if you have a role for that, you should know how that works because I did
Alright.
not have enough time to look up how that works.
I'd like to persuade the database to show me what I want.
Come on, computer, give me some heresy.
Database is non-sentient. It doesn't understand.
I'd like to
I will
fondle the
make it to
database.
understand.
Alright, well he's busy. Oh, okay, never.
Okay. So you pull up a lot of records and really only see these guys show up in the background in the database for several other rebels, but they're not anywhere listed under like citizenship records or anything. They show up the place you find other images of them is like in the background of images of known and already captured rebels.
Wait. In the background of already known and captured, meaning like mugshots of captured people, or
No, I think he means like background
surveillance footage of other rebels that have already been captured. There are like 3 or 4 of them, and they show up in the same sort of group.
oh, so they were running with that group, and people of that group have been captured, but not them.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, any records of where they live now, or you said no citizenship records at all?
Yeah, there's no citizenship records at all.
Well, what about these people that they're in the background of? Do these guys also have the red orb?
It's hard to tell because these are not full color images. They write-ups do mention armbands. Also, I'd like to note that the other rebels they seem to have been running with that were captured have all been since have all been put to death. So
Can I distribute these pictures and these pictures to the stormtrooper local garrison with orders that these people in particular and anyone else wearing a red armband is to be detained for interrogation by myself. These 2 individuals are to be considered armed and dangerous.
okay.
I have AC 199 with me. Contact him to reach me if you capture anyone matching these descriptions.
Okay. One moment.
That's when we learned AC-199 was actually a woman.
That looks about right.
A hologram of me?
Well, if you do that, then they're just going to broadcast this to literally everyone in the town.
No, I just want the stormtroopers to know about it.
Yeah, but the way they're going to find out, they're going to get information is to scare every single person in the population. So they're like, their playbook is just to play this on every single holo projector within city limits and keep the town on lockdown, and like punish the population as much as possible until someone spills the beans.
Sounds good.
A watered down version of Order 37.
Yeah. So basically, they're just going to go house to house and just start performing rape.
Execute Order 37.
Starting with this house right here.
When did the Emperor become German?
He had too much Venus Schnitzel, yeah.
So this man at the gate says, so we'll complete a sweep of the town over the course of the next few hours. In the meantime, word from the administrator is that we've had another attack out on the outskirts. We had a couple of scouts that haven't reported back, and we're thinking it's another animal attack.
Well, while I'm waiting for this raid to finish, I find myself some time. I think we shall go take care of this animal attack.
Sounds good.
This speeder's not being used by anyone currently, is it? I
No.
point to the orange speeder. All right. Is it actually? It looks like it's a two-seater. Can we all do? Is there a land vehicle we can all actually fit in?
Around here, not really. It's not a huge town.
We could always requisition from the local Imperial garrison.
We can requisition from this guy.
I mean, how far away is it? I assume they gave me the coordinates of where to go.
Yeah, they told you where to go. It's not incredibly far away. It's out on the outskirts of town.
All right.
Well, how far is it, like, on foot?
That's what I'm getting
That
at.
way.
Well, I mean,
Yeah,
how
let's
far
just
would
walk.
it be by speeder? Oh, well, we can just walk? Alright.
It's not hours and hours and hours. He doesn't have another map to show us.
Okay, yeah, right.
Thank God.
We head into the wilderness. AGR, I hope you had a wilderness map.
Well, luckily I put you in a canyon with desert on either side, so you'll just die in the desert if you wander off.
What in oblivion is that?
It's nothing.
So, boss, this sounds an awful lot like a coincidence.
You can't really stay in there unless you lock your unit and drag them.
And he sticks to landing.
Okay.
Are
It
there
is
many-
awfully convenient.
Are there any purchases on all these rocky outcroppings?
Possibly.
I have purchased this one.
As opposed to walking on the ground with everyone, I'd like to be keeping to the rocky spires.
Hey, Chief, you got a rifle that can reach that far?
Yeah.
Alright.
So I'm just switching my camera back and forth so I can get some stuff done here.
I gesture to the IWC and then swap out the blaster component for a sniper component.
Okay, so you can move 30 feet around. So you're gonna use one of your charges to get up to the rocks, or what?
Actually, I have a grappling hook. Is there a way I can grapple
Oh yeah, you
my
just
way
grab
up?
it. Absolutely.
I came prepared. This is why I was asking you about my finances.
Might take me a minute to figure out how to get your token set up. We'll just lock him. Drag him down. In position. Okay. So yeah, you guys make your approach to this horrible death trap where there's two obviously dead stormtroopers.
AC, why don't you go and check in and see if they're still alive?
Yes, sir. Where are they? Gotcha.
Yeah, you just put yourself at the edge of it.
Yeah,
How far?
well, I mean, I'm going to go up to them until I can, like, actually see them, but I'm having issues actually moving my character there.
Close enough for you?
Yeah, and then I'll investigate them, see if they're still alive.
They look super dead. Like, you've never seen stormtroopers that look more dead than this.
Can I investigate what killed them?
Sure. Why don't you make
And make a what?
investigation check? You know, you're not sure exactly, but there's gigantic fucking claw marks in them.
Looks like something attacked them, sir. Some kind of large animal with claws.
Alright. Everyone should spread out and look for tracks.
Okay, gang, let's split up and look for clues.
This sounds like a terrible plan. But AC doesn't know better. Yes, sir.
I'd like to effectively stay in Overwatch.
I was about to say, yeah, make sure Ordo can cover you from where you're looking. And probably Yazd as well.
Alright, well, I'm gonna go, like, through straight forward to the other side of these rocks.
Okay.
See if I can find any tracks. And then if I don't, I'll come back.
I'm going to walk over in this direction that totally isn't where a Rancor is and look for tracks there.
Okay. You move that direction. You might want to make what's best? Survival check, nature check, investigation check, tracks. In the
Nature
desert.
has been put in. Oh, never mind. That was a bunch of other intelligence scores.
Survival is usually what it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tracking
yeah.
is usually survival.
Don't worry, it's all the same for me.
Oof.
So 199. One moment.
As you examine the body of your fallen compatriot, 2 plasma mines detonate, killing you instantly.
I'm a blind person, so where is the... Oh, okay, here we go.
Right.
Does a 26 hit you?
Oh,
199.
Indeed, it does.
You take 12 kinetic damage as this giant beast with fucking hairy claws attacks.
Sir, I'm under attack.
Roll initiative!
Roll initiative.
You
Yes,
have
sir.
permission to roll initiative, soldier.
oof.
Do I see this going down from where I am?
Nope.
You
right here.
may see some of it. What's your range?
My weapon range, 600 feet.
No, looking from where your token is, it looks like you can see the hand of this thing. So you really can't see it to take a shot at it unless you want to take a shot with him with 3/4.
I will do that.
Well, let's get our initial.
Oh, God damn it.
Hey, there you go. Pretty nice wide spread there.
Does my say cover?
You guys thought the Rancor was the thing?
It was a good bait and switch. What can I say?
I had no idea what you were planning. I didn't. It could have been the Rancor.
No, it's this and then the Rancor.
I figured.
Oh no, desert wampas.
They're cliff wampas.
That is a thing, and that's actually scary. Wait, are these actually cliff wampas?
I mean, hover over the cliff. Oh, you can't hover over. That's sad.
Exactly. I can't
Yeah,
actually.
you hover
say
over
that.
them, it says cliff wampa.
Oh,
Because they're
cool.
cliff wampas.
Hey, Under, can I get a sweet view of those cliff wampas?
There you go. Cliff Wampa is as it's killing you by 2 dead stormtroopers with no friendlies able to help you.
If only,
That's killing lizard.
if only my
that was
Sith
definitely
Lord
the good
didn't tell
idea.
me to split the party.
That's what happens when you listen to a leader with
never split the
anti-
party.
wisdom. Oof.
He's a
You guys are
stormtrooper. He's
bad.
expendable.
Collateral damage, my guy.
Dude, the town's got like what 20 of these guys at least. We can totally get a new stormtrooper if AC bites it.
But there's only one AC 198. Or
Then we'll get AC 198.
oh, that guy
Oof.
sucks. I was with him in
Okay.
school.
Ordo, what would
You
you
know-
like to do? You can't see any fighting.
Well, I guess the first thing I would like to do is take my grappling hook and get it secured.
Okay. You
My
secure
goal
your
is to basically kind of what was rappel down the side of the cliff. Just like how high is this cliff?
high. I don't know, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 feet. Yes,
40 feet.
it's at least 30 feet.
I'd like to rappel down like 10 feet or whatever lets me get a good, angle on the target.
You can actually select your token again.
Wait, you're finicking with the map as I'm asking these questions?
No, the problem is I've locked your token to put it up there, and I have to be able to select your token in order to move it. But there are rocks in the way.
Actually, by the way that rock setup is looking, I could just climb over to see them.
If you wanted.
Yes, I would like to instead climb over to see them.
By the way, that's to cover a random prop that got stuck. So, I've moved these rocks, and I still can't select you.
I might have an angle that will let me select them.
Please do. Great.
Good job, guys.
Oh my god, we've discovered ancient Rakatan artifacts.
Prepare the demolition
And
charges.
Good enough.
I've been impaled by the city below.
Now we know what actually killed these stormtroopers. The rocks came alive and smushed them in between.
Wrath of nature.
So you're definitely up there, and you're looking down, and you're definitely not hovering in. So what's now?
Okay, so I can see these disgusting, filthy cliff wampas.
Sure.
I'd like to fire at them with my IWC sniper mode.
Okay.
Targeting the same one.
Those are both hits.
Those both hit? Alright.
Yep.
Okay. Let's see. 2d12 plus 10 plus 2d4.
Which one are you targeting? The one closer or further away from?
The one closer.
Okay.
I'm having fun in the chat.
I noticed.
Mhm. Okay. So yeah, he like makes a roaring noise. It sounds like he's in pain.
How bad does it look? Oh, for the reference, those were energy damage.
Mm-hmm. It
Okay.
doesn't look that bad.
All right. I'd like to use some movement, if I have any left over, to back the fuck up.
Okay.
That shall conclude my turn.
All right. So let's see. This guy goes. Yeah. Oh, that one was an 8 as well. Does a 15 hit you?
Me?
Yes, you.
No.
Okay, so this thing makes a pair of these rabid claw swipes at you, and you duck under one, and then you turn to the side and avoid the other one. All right, Kassam, it is your turn.
Okay. So let's see. So I'm going to move here. And let's see, how far away is that? It's about 100 feet.
Yep.
Well, that's within the range for shock. I'm going to target the Cliff Wampa with a shock force power.
All right, how does that work?
It is a ranged spell attack.
Okay.
Does a 12 hit him?
12 does not. you shoot lightning in his direction, and it just crackles off the stormtrooper corpses. They seem to have gotten in the way.
Okay. That concludes my turn.
Okay. By the way, is that radio jammer still open? It's gone now, right?
I specifically deactivated.
Okay. You're hearing some chatter in the comms. There seems to be
Seems to be what? After you
There's-
said seems to
there's
be cut
repeated-
off.
there are repeated calls to clear the comm channel, and there are people panicking, talking about the admiral pulling out. You don't know why.
So there's a ship in orbit.
Mhm.
Okay.
The ship you came in on. That's all.
Can my comlinks get to the ship?
I mean, it's sort of a short range communication device. You could be patched through to the ship, but the comm channel sounds pretty loud right now.
Okay. So I may have to knock some heads when I get back. No problem.
Mm-hmm.
Knocking heads. Right.
Okay.
You know, with a lightsaber.
Mm-hmm.
Is that it
No,
for you?
I know.
That's it.
All right, AC.
Oh, sorry, AC is my name.
Yes.
I'm going to take 2 shots at this guy. On the first shot, I'm going to add one of those. Do not know if it adds after the roll or before.
You're going to make a ranged attack at the guy who's within 5 feet of you?
Indeed.
He's a stormtrooper. He doesn't make good decisions.
Okay, I believe you have like disadvantage on that, right?
Correct, unless. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. God damn it. That's on the other fucking PDF, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm just gonna trip attack him.
Okay. That is a hit.
He needs a strength save.
He rolled very low.
Indeed, that fails. He is now prone. And then I'm going to move myself away from. Back through this cavern towards the dead trooper.
Okay. Does a 15 hit you? I don't think it does.
Nope.
Okay.
I can't move my unit, but I have a standard 30 feet.
So you move back towards the party?
Yes.
I think that's about where you end up.
Sure, that's fine.
A little short.
And then I'm going to take another shot at him. At disadvantage because he's fucking prone.
Is that how that works? I think that's distance based.
Different thing.
Right, yeah.
That'll hit.
Alright, so I did not roll damage for the first one either. And then that's it.
Okay. All right. Zed.
Zed. So,
Zed.
sure, yeah. Can I see it from where I am?
Yeah, you can see one of them.
Okay. Is this the prone one?
Yes.
Okay, I would like to move sort of into the arch so that I can see the other. I would know that there's another one from like having
That's about
heard
as
them.
that's about as close as you can move, right?
Yeah, I just want to move so that I can see the other one. I don't want to get any closer.
You want to try to see the other one? You don't know that there is another one.
Oh, okay, so I don't know there's another one. Alright, then in that case, I'll just shoot the prone one.
Okay.
Alright. Does that hit?
No.
Alright then. Let's see.
All right.
I would like to use a bonus action to make my droid invisible.
You use an action to make your droid invisible?
A bonus action.
Okay.
And that's it.
Alright. Yazd.
Would dropping prone put me at disadvantage for a ranged attack?
Would you being prone put you at disadvantage making a...
Yeah.
I'll say no.
Alright. I'll just drop prone, bonus action to hide, and hold my action until I have a clear shot on something coming through.
Okay.
$18 for stealth.
Alright.
And that's going to be my turn.
Shannon.
Now, I know I can hold my action, but can I hold a class feature ability?
Does it take an action?
Yes.
Then probably. What is it?
Saber Storm.
Which does?
It allows me to basically do multi-attack at range with melee weapons.
Neat.
Let me see how close I am or far away I am.
Far.
Okay, assuming that's not it.
You're like 86 feet away from the close one.
That's as close as I can get with movement. Yeah, I'm gonna move over there. That is not what I meant to do.
There's some collision problems, so get as close as you can without being 50 feet in the
There's
air.
a rock.
That's me.
Yes. That fair?
That's fine.
Well, I am within hex distance, so I'm gonna
could-
hold my action to class feature and
You can
bonus
actually
action.
get a little closer, but I'd have to like lock your token and drag it over there.
I'm not gonna sweat it. I'll just hex him. Does he look bloody? Or
Oh,
it?
let's see. No.
Okay, yeah, definitely hexing and bonus action with the bonus action, and hold my action as soon as it gets within range, which is
Okay.
25 feet for me. I'm gonna do my action.
All right.
That'll conclude my turn.
Okay. This guy runs to about right here. If I can get him there. And he throws a boulder at the stormtrooper.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And he only rolls a 10.
Oof.
Okay, AC, the stormtrooper directly to your right is crushed stone.
Oof. Hate to be that guy.
That would be awful, wouldn't it?
It would.
That's it for him. Ordo?
Sorry.
No, actually, before he goes, I didn't roll initiative for the droid, but it should have its own initiative. So
You
would it
can
be...
do that or you can run on your own. I don't care.
All right, then I'll just do it on my own turn next time.
Okay.
Oh,
I
I'd like
lost the
to
rock.
shift to a position I can see the same one I've already hit.
Uh-huh.
Fire 2 rounds into it.
Okay.
As my action.
He is prone.
The one that hit you?
Yeah.
Or the one that I've hit before?
They are one and the same.
Yeah. Okay. Given the angle, would that prone really matter since I have the high ground?
I'll give
Like
you.
this
I'll,
angle, I'm practically aiming down.
I'll give you the benefit of it. Whatever. I don't care.
Okay. So just a regular shot.
Sure.
It's overhead again. He has the high ground.
So did everyone fall through the map, or is everything fine?
Everything's
this
fine
goes
by the battlefield. I haven't looked at the town.
Ordo's not on the ground.
Where did I go?
Chasm
Oh,
is
hey.
fine. I was not on the ground.
You're back at the spawn point. Those of you that had a problem. Oh, those are good.
I will use my bonus action to reload my rifle and then back the fuck up a few feet. Like, enough that I can no longer see the target. But not
Okay.
insanely far. You know what I mean. I take
Okay, I'm not
double-sided-
moving your figure, but Alright.
That
That
concludes all I
Wampa's
can do.
that Wampa is looking a little rough. Alright. He's now going to pick up a rock and throw it at the stormtrooper. Jesus, these fucking rolls are so shit. Alright. Yep.
Did he follow me?
No.
Oh, okay.
He threw a rock at you. And missed you. And then he ran away.
He fucks off.
Who fucked off?
Getting him to where he's supposed to be is a real pain in the ass. I gave him an extra 5 feet of movement because the rocks are a pain in the dick.
He was actually prone.
Oh, okay. Well, then I can put him down here.
You know what? Maybe we just don't worry about it. He goes wherever he wants to.
He's still prone.
Yeah, he makes it all the way down there and he trips over him. So now he's prone. For real. Okay. Continue.
So mine.
It is.
So I go there.
Mm-hmm.
I see the one Wumpa. And I shock attack it.
Fair. That hits.
Can I see that guy from where I am?
Can you see him?
9 lightning damage.
If yes, yes. Okay.
Can I take my reaction shot then?
Yes.
Do I have advantage from the 18 stealth or?
Sure, fuck it. Yep. That's a hit.
I'm going to make this a hampering shot. I
Okay.
need a dex save DC 15.
Okay. Let's see his dex. It's not super high.
Oh.
Wah,
Eight.
wah, wah, wah.
Takes 11 damage. He failed that, so he's at half speed, and he has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. AC.
Well, I'm going to take 2 shots at the guy that's closer to me.
All right.
Oof. Oh, shit.
Barely hits.
Oh, excellent. Okay, I'm gonna trip attack him.
Fair.
Strength save. That definitely passes. And then I hit for 13 damage.
Okay.
And then using my movement, I kind of get in line with where the Sith Lord is.
You want to get up to the Sith Lord.
Yeah, just like in line. Not going to run any farther than where my leader is.
You wouldn't want him to think you're a coward.
God, no.
Right, he runs up to me and I'm like, the enemy's that way.
Well, yeah, I kind of take a defensive position next to him.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. Zed.
Alright, how far away am I from the pro?
Very.
Okay, would that be like 60 feet?
He's prone and he's up on a higher plane than you.
He
Okay.
has the high ground.
Can I shoot him at all from where I am?
I will say yes, but you not only have disadvantage, he has like half cover.
Okay, then let's...
And that's over 120 feet, so I don't know what your range is.
Okay,
You probably have disadvantage from that as well.
yeah, alright, then I'll just move 90 feet directly toward him using my regular movement, a dash, and a bonus action.
Okay, somebody drag out 90 feet for me and I'll move him.
That's like past the Wampa.
No, you said he was 120.
That other Wampa.
Two wampas.
This is the
You
prone
didn't
one.
know.
Oh, okay. Well, at the point where I can see the first one, can I stop?
Yeah, but then I have to put you in the middle of that space that I can't do it easily, and then I'll be mad.
Okay, then
You probably would have seen the
put
second
me a little
one,
bit,
but
put me a little bit past it. Then, put me next to the other guy or something.
Like right there.
Yeah, sure. So how far is that?
It's double what the ruler says, so
So you're
this is
24
30,
feet away.
so yeah.
Wait, how many? 30?
20
About
fly.
like 28.
Okay, yeah, that's just my regular movement then. Alright then. So I can shoot him from here, but I still have disadvantage because he's prone. Right?
Yeah, you can shoot the guy who's prone from there. He's still above you, so he has some cover.
Oh, right, the other guy. This guy is not prone.
That guy is not prone.
Okay, then I would like to
I thought
shoot
that
him.
guy failed the trip attack.
He rolled a 22 on his strength save.
Oh,
He failed.
okay.
He failed my save to have his speed, but he's still on his feet.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yeah, then I'd just like to shoot him.
Okay.
Jeez. I'm guessing that
Yeah.
hits.
That's a hit.
Alright, let's see here.
They have an AC of 13. I'm just going to spoil that because you guys have hit it already. They're very large furry targets.
Oh shit, I did that wrong.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, he takes 7. Let me see here. Yeah, that's. What shit did I do that right? Oh, that should have been a d6. Whatever, we can just use that. Oh, the damage type doesn't fucking matter anyway, but he's also on fire.
He's also on fire, you say?
Yes, he's also on fire. I shot him with a, what do you fucking call it?
Napalm?
No, I hit him with a combustive shot.
Incendiary rounds.
No, it's a combustive shot.
Okay. What does that even do?
It sets him on fire.
Which does?
Which, he can use an action, or somebody else can use an action to put the fire out on himself, or he'll take more damage next.
Okay. Is that it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, actually, no, it's not. I'd also like a bonus action.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Isad. Hello.
Can I? How much distance do I have to cover? I'm gonna show up the stormtrooper. Bonus action dash and move up to here.
Okay.
And then shoot this fucking guy.
Okay. That's a hit.
Uh, 10 more energy damage. And that's gonna be my turn.
Okay.
believe that makes it my turn.
Yep.
I think it'll give me problems if I move up 15 or 30 feet.
I mean,
That's
we,
where I want to be.
yeah. I mean, I can move you. It'd be a pain, but hold on. There you are.
Stop. I'm within range of a cantrip. But I think I'll just do the same thing with the action I had.
Okay.
Yep, that's it for me.
Dim 2.
Okay. All right. This guy is going to throw a rock at the Jedi. I mean, at this Sith assassin Twi'lek thing.
I was gonna say which Jedi.
All right. Well, since
Jedi,
he
where?
fails, he is going flee.
You're breaking a pretty heavy gauge here.
I said
He's running away like a little bit.
since he fails, he's going to flee at half speed. Then he can only move 10. Goes about here. Okay. Order.
All right. Is there a location I can reposition to easily that will let me shoot a guy?
Yeah, you can move out on the rock.
Will it give me enough movement to be able to back up as well?
I mean, they're essentially in a similar position to where they were. You can take like 2 steps forward or back and be in or out
okay.
of visibility.
Well then, wash, rinse, repeat.
Okay. That's a hit. Which one are you aiming at? This one?
Injured one.
Okay. They're both injured, but okay.
The one I've been shooting up so
The
far.
first one. Okay. The initiator of this combat.
Yep.
Right. That's also a hit. Okay. He is not looking good. He's looking very bad, in fact.
And how far away are these two from me right now? The distance?
Far.
Are they outside of like 320 feet?
No.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to swap out the sniper module for the blaster module.
Okay.
And yeah. I'd like to back a couple feet up, 2 steps
Yeah,
back.
yep. No problem. Okay. DM1 is going to get up from pro. And then he is going to move. Let's see. He still has half his movement, so he'll move 10 feet. Puts him about here. All right.
Just me?
Yep. Hmm.
And then I'm going to shoot the close one.
Okay. Just shock again.
Yeah.
Okay. That hits.
13 lightning.
Oof. He's not looking great either.
Okay, that's it.
Okay, AC, what are you doing?
Well, I am going to. He is like barely
80
out of
feet.
range. Yeah. So just call it 80.
Yeah, we can call it 80.
Alright, then I'm going to take 2 shots at him.
Okay. That's a hit. That's also a hit. You have to roll a 2 to miss him. Okay. He is very, very injured.
And then I move up next to the Sith Lord.
Okay.
Technically, he's just an Inquisitor.
He is my lord. And he looks like a Sith.
That's definitely not a dangerous thing to say.
Does he say that over an open goddamn comm channel?
I mean,
What is
That's
your what is your wisdom score, AC 199?
It is a 9.
No, but he almost does.
I give him that look like he's this close to having an accidental encounter with a light foil.
He probably doesn't notice. He's just standing next to you, ready to defend you, looking at the enemy.
Right, and then people out there will see me looking at my light foil, looking at you, looking at my light foil, looking at you, like...
They're just clearing the space between is what they should be doing.
some lore context there. The average civilian cannot tell the difference between the Sith and the Jedi.
Yeah.
They're all the same to the civilians. But to your
Spooky.
boss, that's a serious distinction.
Also, to your boss, either one is something that he can't allow. Okay, so what are you doing? Where are we at? What am I doing?
He's moving.
What are we doing?
Yeah, just moving up next to
Okay.
not a Sith Lord.
Okay. I've accidentally selected a rock.
He just-
It has about the same wisdom. Probably
So how close are you getting?
better
Like,
intelligence.
way up in there? Just like way up in there next to just like
yeah, just standing next to him.
okay. Alright. You can hear 199 breathing through his headset right next to you.
Can I turn off my headset?
Absolutely.
It's Pete's turn, whatever his character is.
Let's get it going here.
All right. Well, first of all, as I'm moving, have I brought, or can I have brought the droid with?
Sure.
Yeah, it can't move as fast as I can, but I would like to have just like carried.
Sure.
All right, then I am going to. Let's see, he's like 30 feet away from.
No.
How
He's
far is
40, like 45 feet away from you.
he? Okay. Or then I'll bonus action dash to get like. Yeah, I'll get within melee of him.
Alright, well you can get here with just a dash or just your regular movement.
I can just. How far away does that put me? That's
15 feet, 14 feet.
15 feet. All right.
If it says 7, then it's 14. If it says 15, then it's 30.
Right. All right. Well, I want to get within melee though.
Okay, well you'd have to use your movement and then use most of your bonus action dash.
Right, then I would like to do that.
You may get into melee.
Okay. When I make it into melee, I'm going to like deploy the droid next, so
Okay.
that it's next to me. And would that give me sneak attack because I now have an ally within 5 feet?
Sure.
All right. Then I would then I would like to attack him.
Okay.
Why don't you get like a mannequin and hold that next to you so you can get sneak attack?
Yeah, I mean it can actually do stuff.
If I get a very convincing mannequin, can that give me sneak attack?
No. That's a hit. I just don't even care. So that's all good.
Okay, then he takes 21 damage.
He dies.
All right. Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
So it's Yazd.
I'm going to run.
Doesn't matter because his health was not nearly high enough to survive that, even if you rolled.
Yeah, what was wrong with the roll?
You roll.
The 5 physics, I guess.
Where were
I
you
rolled-
trying?
Here.
Where'd you start?
Here-ish. Just on the other side of the light. It was about 15.
Okay, that's fine.
Also, the collision and the perspective of first person is really fucking with me right now.
Yeah.
Like it's saying this is 26, but this is 16. I
Mm-hmm.
don't fucking get it.
Because it's
Is this just a little ramp or is it like a cliff?
no, you can climb that where it's a ramp.
I'd like to action and bonus action dash to get here.
That's not very level enough. Your character will be okay there. Like probably right here, where it's flat. Yeah, that's fine. This guy has a little bit of cover if you're going to attack him.
No, I use my action, bonus action, and movement.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay. This guy runs.
Hey, wait a second.
Yes.
Don't I go first?
Do you? Oh, you do. You should probably do something now.
Unfortunately, I don't have anything that will reach him at that range, so I'm gonna have to dash.
Okay. 30 is the dash. It's about there. I'll do it. I don't know why I kept him locked. There you go.
There we go. That'll be it for me.
There you go. So he fucks off. About to here. But you can't see him anymore. I do think that's right, but it doesn't matter. He had like 12 health. Okay. Ordo.
Do I see the hostile?
You don't see anything alive that is hostile to you.
I'd like to reposition.
Okay, we're to reposition to.
Gotta be honest, I'm not actually at the computer, so I can't really see. I'm gonna try to. I'm gonna take like a couple steps forward. And was there like an arch I was on top of?
You were under an arch. You were like on a rock halfway up the arch underneath the overhang.
All right. Would I be able to use? Oh, whoops. Would I be able to use a? Sorry, I just had to kill an ant. Would I be able to use my jump pack as a way to slow my descent?
Yeah, I mean, it gives you a fly speed. You could use it to fly down. You know, just descend. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that works. Yeah, I'd like to use it to jump down.
Okay. You descend and land somewhere in the middle of your group. Okay.
Do I see the hostile?
No, they're all dead. Or one ran and one is dead. Way out of some ridge, and the other one died right in front of you.
Well, I'd like to ready my action to shoot a cliff wampa should one of them show up, just in case.
Okay. Sure. You guys don't have to be in initiative at this point unless you'd like to chase after him.
No, I was gonna turn around and start heading back to town.
I am gonna
Okay.
chase this fucker down.
And I will follow my not Sith Lord. Wink, wink.
All right.
I'll
Don't
go with the rogue.
Okay. All right. So you guys start to head back to town. Who goes with this party and who goes back to town?
I'll assist with the hunting down.
Okay. Well, that makes sense. You're a Mandalorian. All right. So the rest of you guys go back to town. I'm just gonna put you on the other side of the arch over here. All right. Okay. So you guys, this guy. You round the corner. What's everybody's passive perception?
9.
15.
15.
Okay. You still don't see him, but sound like a couple of pebbles falling, like he might be climbing or something. I don't really care if you reroll all that stuff.
Yeah, apparently I completely misunderstood the way Savage Attacker works. And
I think
apparently it's fucking useless because it actually
Savage
doesn't
Attacker
work at
is
all.
really bad. Savage Attacker is a really bad feat. It's known as a very bad feat, so I don't care if you use it the way you were using it. Okay, so yeah, this is where you're at. So what are you doing? You can't see him. You think you hear maybe he's climbing the cliff or something because you hear some rattling stuff.
I'd like to bonus action use my what were they called? Have it listed as shoot rocket boots. They are rocket boots. So for 1 minute, I have a 20-foot fly speed.
Okay.
And I'm just going to fly past the side of the cliff to see what's going on.
Okay. You fly past the side of the cliff to see what's going on. You have 20 feet.
Yeah.
You can literally go to the edge of the cliff. So from here, you see that crunching sound is not what you thought it was.
You're going all robot-y for me.
I think that's on your end. She's fine for me.
Same here.
Sorry, I'm struggling to do this.
It's all good. I've got plenty of kiwi to eat.
Okay, so you might have been wrong about what that noise was.
They have comlinks, right?
Oh yeah.
I'm
mean,
going
I do.
to slowly back away, turn my comlink back on. Hope that AC isn't still breathing into it like a fucking neckbeard. And say, there's a fucking Rancor.
Okay.
I think we should fall back.
Keep it distracted. We'll flank it from the other side.
Oh.
Is it commonly known how tough a Rancor is?
Probably.
Very.
Does it like reflect blaster fire or anything like that?
They do have very thick skin. It definitely can dampen blaster fire pretty significantly.
Okay. But it's not like fucking Jedi deflecting blaster fire back at the shooter. Alright.
No.
Hopefully.
Unless this is the force sensitive we've been brought to kill.
It's probably not.
I don't
although
think
we
this
are
is a turret
boned.
attack.
Okay, if this was a Torrent attack, the one most in danger here are the Force Sensitives. The rest of us can safely fuck off.
Alright.
So what are you doing? What's everybody else doing?
Well, if they radio that they got the Rancor, I said, okay, just keep them distracted. We're going to move around a flank from the other side.
Okay.
I'd like to just sneak up to the edge of the cliff.
Roll stealth.
And we'll be dashing, I think, given the distance.
Okay.
I disappear apparently.
Yeah, he's currently consuming that wampa. He just bit its flipping head off.
I'm going to say over the radio, the good news is the Wampa didn't get out.
That is, in fact, good news.
So I assume you guys continue to dash.
I'm just going to wait until I see them or the Rancor sees them.
How tall is the Rancor and how tall is the cliff?
I don't know, Rancor is like 15 feet tall or high.
Let me put it this way. I would like to rappel up the cliff so I can still see it. Well, I should say, till I'm safely out of, reach.
Okay, if you want to do that, are you trying to be quiet about it, or
I mean, how close am I from this position?
pretty close? I mean, you'll be much higher than him by the time you make it to the top, but I think getting there will require a stealth roll.
I mean, preferably speaking, like if I have to back up, come at it from the opposite side of the rock, that kind of thing, I'd like to do that.
Yeah, I mean, you can go from the back, but it's whether or not he sees you once you're at the top.
I mean, I'm not trying to get to the tippity top. I'm just trying to get up there. I'm not like
Yeah, but you want
standing
to
up.
be somewhere where you can comfortably sit, right? And aim.
I mean, not yet. I don't want to take aim yet. I just want to get up to a spot where I can potentially take aim.
These rocks are such a pain in the dick.
How fast are
I'm
Rancors?
sorry that I'm being such a pain in the dick about my positioning.
You should be sorry.
It's all the rock, and it's not you at all.
Are you sure?
God fucking Mandalorian with your positioning and shit.
Mandalorians and their knowledge of tactics and strategery.
Fucking clipping is bullshit. Okay. Well, I didn't, realize that the clipping on these was real.
You're with her!
We're actually playing Star Wars, so.
Wait, what?
Star Wars.
What do you mean?
We're playing the Star Wars redo of 5th edition.
Yeah.
We're playing
It's-
Dungeons and Dragons, but with a Star Wars coat of paint.
Yeah. Okay, so the Rancor
Stormtroopers
is...
and spaceports.
Yeah, he's gone. So the Rancor is down like 30 feet below you.
Excellent.
Okay, you guys get behind the Rancor. Stealth rolls if you're trying to be stealthy, please.
Okay.
I take a shot at it.
Okay.
All right, I guess we're shooting.
I will.
All right, I
take
guess
my
I'm
shot
going. I think we roll initiative.
then. Hey, look at that. Wow, where was that for my shot? What the hell?
Oh yeah, I actually rolled high initiative.
Does
You go
the-
ahead and take your shot before the initial roll.
I rolled a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Does a 15 hit?
Barely.
Can I go ahead and... never mind.
This is probably a bad idea, but I'm going to aim for the eyes and do a blinding shot. I need a con save out of him.
Okay.
God, what is this fucking damage roll?
Oof.
Surprisingly enough, he succeeds.
Okay. Tell me your damages, both of you.
13.
7 and 13, 20 total between the two of us.
Okay. Thank you. All right.
And the Rancor took 5 of that.
I mean, I have a hypothesis, but...
All right, Kasam. Do you have else? What do you do? Oh, okay. I didn't see you missed it.
Huh?
Yeah, awesome. I think it's your turn.
Yeah, yeah. I get nice and close. Standing up.
You can do the close part, not the standing up part.
Uh,
Okay. How close? Melee close?
well, if I can get to melee close, I'd like to, but I think I'm still like 20 feet away from him.
Yeah, I think so.
Right, I'm not going to dash, so I'm going to hit him in the back with a shock. Stop it.
Okay.
Unlimited power.
I think I
Yeah.
tickled him.
Yeah, you tickle him. All right, Yazd.
Yes. I'm gonna shoot him.
Okay.
Does a 23 hit?
That hits.
16 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to drop down into the. Oh, I'm locked in here.
Yeah, I locked it. It's because you were.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop down here and hide in the cliff face.
Okay.
25 for stealth, and that's my turn.
Nice. All right. Zed.
All right. I'm sorry. Under where am I? I can't see.
Gloria! Does anybody want you?
The fuck?
Oh,
is
okay.
that?
There I am. Yeah, is he within? Is he in melee? The red guy.
No, I'm still like 20 feet away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have a
I'm trying to
hard
get in
time looking
melee,
at the
but
scale.
I'm the one who brought a knife to a gunfight, and I'm constantly not being in range.
Dude, I know the
Right.
feeling.
Do you want a gun? I have a spare.
I mean, I'm shooting lightning bolts out of my fingers at people, so I kind of don't need one.
So you
Alright,
brought
well,
a thunderstorm, or you brought a lightning storm to a gunfight.
well, how far away is this thing? From
From
where I
you?
am? Yeah.
56.
50 feet.
50 feet? Okay, then I would like to move 10 feet towards it to get into range.
10 feet towards it.
Alright, and then I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay. Pew pew. Did I pick the one spot where the ground isn't level for us to fight?
Yes.
That makes me so angry. So,
Well, at least you gave us the high ground.
so very irrationally angry.
No, we're
It's
not at the high
overrated.
No,
ground.
no, it didn't. We have
Have
the
the
low
high
ground.
ground.
No, it has the high ground from my perspective.
It is the high ground.
From my
I
perspective, it's
disagree.
rank or
Alright.
From my perspective, no one's ever really dead.
so does that hit?
14 does not hit. I mean,
Alright, yeah, bonus action dodge, and that's it.
yeah, you fire directly into that, like, tough patch on his spine. Nothing.
Nice.
Alright. Ordo.
Well,
You're overhead.
what?
You're directly over its head, basically.
I'd like to put holes in its head.
Good
Try.
luck.
That's a hit.
I've just realized how small this guy's eyes are.
That's also a hit.
So individually, that's a 6 plus 5 plus 2 and a 7 plus 5 plus 1.
Mhm.
Total 26 energy damage.
Okay.
Does it look effective?
I mean, it looks like it hit him. That's something, right? Lizard DC'd.
Oh, thank God, I'm barely in range.
Looks like we skipped AC, by the way.
He DC'd, so I don't know what happened there. You coming back, Lizard?
I'm having issues. One second.
Okay. We'll come back to you.
Okay.
I guess you should go ahead and go then, Mick.
All right. I assume the thing that I hexed is dead since it's been swallowed by the big giant.
Well, you
Rancor.
can't see that, but you can assume that.
Okay, well, I'm going to move 15 feet.
That's 30 feet.
You know what I mean.
I'll put you at the edge.
That works.
100% standing up.
Okay, we'll go with that just for, is that 20? So,
It's 40.
no. See, I got 20 plus 5. Son of a bitch. Well, I'm going to bonus action hex him.
Okay.
I'm going to try to do that. Does it work?
I don't know why it wouldn't.
Maybe it's still alive in the mouth. I don't know.
No,
I
mean,
think its head has been separated from its torso.
yes, the beast is in the Rancor's claws, and the head is.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do the action thing where the saber dance.
Okay.
If it gets within melee range of me, I'm gonna attack, which is very unlikely.
Okay.
That's it for me.
Yeah, it's gonna go for melee against you.
Okay.
I wish. Yeah, it has disadvantage on strength checks, by the way, with the hex.
Okay.
It's its turn, I think.
Yep. So Rancor scratches its ass, turns around, swaps hands with the critter on the other hand, and then he basically just like hurls it straight down at you, Cassim. He's just gonna throw the wampa at you.
Okay.
Does the 17 hit you?
No.
Ooh, barely.
Every roll I've had tonight has sucked dicks. Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably just cut it in half as it approaches me with my lightsaber. Just let the two halves go to either side.
Makes sense to me. The real question, though. There we go. Yeah, and then it's gonna move into melee range.
Excellent.
Good. Let the hate flow through.
And you know what? I say it can still use its multi-attack because fuck you.
Oof.
And he makes 2 additional attacks. I think only 1 hits you.
Yeah, 27 hits.
Alright, he brings down his fist and smacks you for 11 kinetic damage.
Okay, I am going to use a Makashi Riposte ability. When another creature damages me with a melee attack, you can expend a use to use your reaction to attempt to deflect the attack, which reduces the damage by 1d10 plus Dex mod plus Guardian level.
Nice.
So I reduce it by 14 points to 0.
Yeah.
If you reduce the damage to 0, you can immediately make a single melee weapon attack against that creature as part of your reaction.
Okay.
So I don't think it hurts him though.
No. You take a slice at him and you just hit hard chitin.
Yeah,
Alright.
we've both been rolling like crap tonight.
Really bad rolls. A lot of
Yeah.
Alright. It's your turn now.
Okay. Alright, well, I'm going to bonus action Way of the Isalamiri, which lets me add my charisma modifier to my first attack roll of a round for 1 minute. And I have 2 attacks.
Okay, I like that you are one of the least knowledgeable people here, and you've got a bunch of abilities that come from like extended universe bullshit that like no one needs to.
I mean, I appreciate that he's doing that stuff. It fills
Yeah.
me with great nerd joy.
Does a 31 hit the Rancor?
Yes, yes, it does.
Okay.
Just barely.
All right.
It
now...
would hit him twice.
Okay, well, I am going to use my Aura of Hatred and Force Empowered Strikes and all sorts of other bullshit. So give me a second to figure out how much damage I have to roll.
All of
Okay.
it.
Clearly, he's done a much better job at min-maxing his character than.
Let's see. Yada, yada, yada.
He is Gilbert, but with the Force instead of magic.
So I can use 3 points.
So you can't join the game again? Do you need help or? Okay. Okay. Who wants to take control of AC 199? Because we're gonna try it this way. He deals 1d10 plus 5 damage with a blaster attack, and that's all he does.
I'm here. I can still play.
Oh, you can play. Okay, then that's different.
Yeah, it was a different question.
That's fine. Okay. He takes how much damage?
31 damage of
Ow.
of energy type from the light foil.
How do you want to do this?
No, you're not even.
Okay, then I make my second attack.
Okay.
Let's see, do I have any bullshit I can do for this? I don't think so. Yeah. Oh, wait. Ah, fuck. I have dueling. Sorry, that was actually 33. I have dueling fighting style.
Okay. Noted.
Does a 25 hit? Okay. I'm also going to make this a force empowered strike.
Smite the fuck out of him.
Indeed. And let's see. I think 'cause a bunch of these are like once per turn, so I have to like go look and see if they are. To the first. To the first. Okay. So that one does 27 energy damage.
Nice. He appears to be bloodied.
Okay. If only I had action surge. All right, I'm done.
Okay. All right, AC, why don't you go ahead and go before we move on?
Alright, so I was like 40 feet away from the guy, right?
Something like that.
Okay. Then I'm gonna go ahead and take a shot at him.
Well,
I guess that'll
You know what? While I'm at it, I think I'll just try and trip.
okay.
Trick save.
He has disadvantage on that, right?
Hex's ability checks, not saving throws.
Oh, okay, that's right.
Assuming it's the same as the standard hex, at least.
Yeah.
He rolled really low.
Wow, that fails.
Nice.
Alright, also I'm gonna enhance my shot to yeah, okay, so it deals an extra 2d6 cold damage. Its speed is reduced by 10 feet, and it needs to take an action to remove it. And every time he moves without removing it, he takes more damage.
Okay. Oof.
Stuck it.
And it also, I think there's something to do with like enhanced, or it's like, oh yeah, your weapon is treated as enhanced for overcoming resistances and immunities to unenhanced attacks and damage.
Okay.
So basically, just is considered magical. And then I'll take my second shot, but now he's prone, so it's at disadvantage.
get fucking dunked on, kid.
That hits.
And you know what? Never mind. That's it for this turn.
Okay. Let's get that initial back up.
Oh, Yazd?
Yep.
I'm in the mood to make some bad decisions. I'm gonna run up to the Rancor while it's prone.
Alright. How are you gonna get there?
Bonus action dash.
That's, yeah. It's close, but you can do it.
And then I'm going to try to jump up and stab it in the top of the head with a hidden blade on my left foot.
Okay.
Melee attack.
That's a hit.
Is he within 5 feet of me?
Yes.
Then he gains a +5 to the damage for his first attack for my aura of hatred.
Well, he's not in 5 feet of you. The target's in 5 feet of you. I'll
Oh.
give him the thing.
Yeah, he has to be within 5 feet of me to get the extra damage.
Okay.
15 kinetic damage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to make sure I'm not sticking into the top of his head. And hope I don't get smacked in the face.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Zed.
Oh, is it me again?
No, the other Zed.
All right. So I should still be 40 feet away, right?
Yep.
All right. Then I would like to bonus action dash to get 40 feet towards it to get into melee range. Well, actually, that would only be 35, but whatever. And I'll go right next to Under.
Okay.
Under, how does your Aura of Hatred work? Is that just damage, or is that the attack?
Yeah, it's just on damage. The first attack you, the first damage rolls you make with a melee weapon this round.
Oh, with a melee weapon. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
All right. And it's prone, right?
It's prone.
All right, then I would have advantage.
On a melee attack, yeah.
Is that not how prone works? I'm pretty sure prone is based on distance.
No. You look, if he's prone and it's a ranged attack, okay, you have disadvantage. If it's a melee attack, you have advantage. It's that simple. The only reason I don't give disadvantage to Gilbert, who's up in the fucking rafters, is because he's literally directly above the thing.
All right then.
It's the same relative angle as both them standing on flat ground. From Gilbert's angle.
I love the high ground.
All right, well then fuck it, I'll just shoot him anyway.
Okay. Well, that hits him.
All right.
His AC's not that high. It's pretty average. His health pool is big, but you guys have been fucking dominating this Rancor.
Yep.
I brought a knife to a gunfight.
All right, damage.
Yeah, I'm working on.
Okay.
All right. Well, yeah. So he takes 12 fire damage, or no, 12. Actually, no. He takes 4 energy damage, and then
He has
8.
no resistances, so the type does not matter much.
All right. Well, then it doesn't matter, and he's also on fire again.
Okay.
And yeah, that's it.
Okay. Moving right along. AC, it's your turn again. This guy didn't remove whatever thing you put on him.
I have to AFK
What was
for 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
What was that AGR? Cut out for a second.
I said the Rancor did not remove whatever thing you put on him. I don't remember what you said.
If he moves, he will take damage, and he's slower.
Okay.
And I think he's still prone, right?
Yes. That hits.
And that's it for me.
Alright. Okay, Ordo.
I'ma shoot it.
Fair.
Still a flat roll.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. The first one misses, the second one hits.
I had returned.
And that concludes my stuff.
Okay. Shannon.
Yep.
Shannon from HR.
I like to move 15 feet closer. Well, 30.
I hear you.
Oh, wonderful. Great. I can finally do shit. I'm going to use my action to attack him twice with a pair of chakrams. Light chakrams. Yeah, they're just going to become out animating and flying all over his ass. Since they're melee weapon attacks, they do have advantage.
Mm-hmm. That hits. That also hits.
Be taking 30 points of damage.
And
8 of which is
he
necrotic.
dies. You cut him into fucking rancor chops.
Sounds good to me.
You guys just manhandled that CR12. Just manhandled the shit out of him.
Did you nerf his HP?
No.
What the fuck?
He had 250 HP.
Boss.
Yeah, and we just went to fucking town on his ass.
Damn. Well, I'm gonna be with you now for now on, Chief. You seem to know how to get in the thick of things. Fuck this shit. The first time I hit one of these bastards.
Boss, you want to take its head as a trophy?
Yes.
In what truck?
Me and the men.
AC, would you mind carrying that?
Don't think I could do that, sir, but I could run back to town, get a car, and then come back.
Peter.
Could I borrow your laser stick thing?
We could probably like commandeer a drone or something to.
If you would like me to do that, I will, Commander.
How heavy is the head?
I don't know. Pretty heavy.
fucker's
This is a
14
huge.
feet.
This is a huge. It's a huge beast.
So more
And
than
the
10
head,
pounds.
it doesn't have like a neck. It's like
It's all head.
where do you draw the line on where its head is? Because if you just cut off its face, then that's much different than cutting off like
Base
the
of the
whole
skull.
skull. Yeah, but you have to dig in there to find the skull.
The skull is part of the rib cage. It's all one bone.
His entire skeleton is one bone.
Yeah, it's got a fused skeleton.
Hey, boss, can I borrow your laser stick
There you
and cut this fucker up?
There he goes. Well, that's one way to get him back to town, though, I guess.
I use powers of force bullshit to just teleport the whole carcass back to the landing pad. We'll take it on our shuttle when we leave.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. You do make it back to town with this thing because it is 1 a.m. and you have bullshitted enough to run out the clock, more or less.
We still gotta kill a Jedi.
Yep.
Cool.
Yeah.
Who's wounded?
No one.
No one is wounded.
I don't
I'm
think
not
anyone
taking-
got hit.
yeah.
Actually,
Yeah.
I think the concussion grenade from the Allah Akbar guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
yeah,
most
but-
danger you've been in this whole time.
Yeah, and that's because I pinned him to the wall with a jetpack burst.
After I asked, how common are suicide bombers?
I mean, I was gonna do the same thing in bonus action dash, just tackle him into the alley.
But otherwise, no, nothing hit me, at least even in melee with the Rancor, I was able to deflect his melee attack.
Well, who needs HP?
So,
Because this is basically like an infinite thing I can do.
I need, like, that's not my name, though. How hard is it to say AC 199?
Stow at 9s.
I mean, it's actually fairly common to have a nickname based on your numeric designation.
9s.
So what are we gonna call him? 9 Iron?
Nice.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, 9-iron. That makes sense as a nickname.
That is a respectable name instead of 9s.
Still at 9s.
So I have a question, AGR.
Do we still have more content?
No.
Well, I
There is-
presume he actually had like a force user for us to fight.
Yeah,
There
that's what I was
is
thinking.
there is more content, but it's too late to start that portion of this, I think.
Your
At
free
least for
trial
now.
has ended.
Yeah.
Rematch Sunday night.
We'll have to
So-
pick this up. Do we level
No.
up AGR?
I'd really rather not.
I think that is actually a chore for everybody. So
Yeah.
it's
I will happily undergo that chore.
Me too. Because goddamn, all that XP.
what if tell you what. If you want to level up, go ahead and level up. If you want to take a feat, go ahead and take a feat instead. All right. Or
Okay.
you can just if you don't want to do either of those, just take a flat ASI. So you can just
So
up your math and do no other work.
is this we continue it like another night kind of one shot, or
We're gonna have to. I really didn't plan on you fighting the Rancor at all, but somebody pulled it out of the box, and I was like, well, shit. Now I'm gonna have to give him the Rancor.
I am not apologizing.
Did you
from
expect
my heart.
one of us to die at least in that encounter?
I had no idea the thing was a CR12. I put you up against 2 CIs.
I was so pissed that I couldn't get in melee most of the time. I
So
kind
what
of
day do
wasted
we-
my class feature, to be honest. It comes back on a short rest, but still.
Well, that's why I, took the ranged cantrips. I'm like, it's a game with a lot of blaster bolts and laser guns and shit like that, and I've got a sword. I need something when I can't to reach out and touch people with when I can't get in range all the time.
Yeah, the only thing I had at will was a 60-foot, what's it, mage hand that lets you throw shit?
Well, let me put it this way: I got 10 spells to choose. Half of them are at wills.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I got trip attack, and then every time I used it, I was like, man, this is not helping us at all.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny.
Especially the way that we did,
Getting them
advantage
prone
of-
would have been great for me if I could then attack him while prone, because I have the feat that, let's see, what is it? Supreme Accuracy, that I get super advantage with my finesse weapon.
Oh,
Nice.
the Elven accuracy equivalent?
Yeah. And it says you have uncanny aim with attacks that rely on precision rather than bruise. Triple advantage on attack rolls using Dex, Int, Whiz, or Charisma. My sword, because finesse is a Dex weapon.
And your lightning is
I
correct.
think I'm going to pick up Resilient Wisdom. I feel like that's a smart choice.
I'm picking up
Oh,
your
even
word,
brought the
Roche.
head. Nice.
Are you talking about this? We're definitely not going to level up.
You didn't listen to what I said?
I didn't hear you, but lagged
said-
out.
People said that they wanted to level up, and then other people are saying that it was too much work. So I said, okay, well, since we're going to come back to this, I'll let you level up if you want to. But if you're too lazy to level up, you can either take a feat or a free ASI.
Oh, okay, I didn't hear that.
Yeah,
Um.
we defeated the equivalent of CR22 without a rest in between.
That math does not check out for XP.
Yeah, I don't know when you guys want to continue this, but I'm probably not going to do it just because of the tabletop simulator thing.
I mean, we could just do it without the tabletop, right?
I'd be happy with that. I mean, it is kind of a pity, but yeah.
That's
I
fine.
mean,
with
if you
me.
guys want to do it in tabletop, because I feel kind of bad about it because he clearly put a ton of effort into the whole thing, and it looks really cool.
Yeah, but I like building stuff, so I think it was nice and thematic, and it gave you guys like
Interested.
So it gave you guys some stuff to look at. I think even if you weren't going to play in it, it was worth it just to give you like an idea of the layout of the place.
Since when did a guardian statue of Cassim?
There's a hologram because he told the stormtroopers that he wanted to basically send a message to keep a lookout for these suspicious individuals. So the stormtroopers are like, well, fuck that. We're just going to put a holovid up with what he said to us and scare all of the residents into giving them up, basically. So they hijacked every holo projector in the entire city and have it playing a looping message basically saying,
Oh crap! I was trying to get to the menu.
Flip the table and the raid.
I was trying to click the menu. I'm so sorry.
Oh no.
And that's why you don't give under